acting surprised. We all knew this was going to happen. Somebody that came out and said, I'm going to continue from where Buhari stopped. Like, Buhari never finished 10, but they don't say don't stop till they walk. Why are you guys surprised? That man is just, he plays in a cookout on India, they look for things to do. Just came out saying, want to do student loan. This country. This country has one of the highest uneducated children in the world. Say, want to do student loan. How they will say pay back? I'm complaining that.
Thank you guys again for joining us on Peace Under the Sky TV. We have a wonderful comedian today, straight from Nigeria, by the name of Chimefrancis. Great comedian. Definitely check him out on YouTube. And here he is.
Hi
Chime, what's
guys,
up?
I'm
How are you
good.
today?
Good evening. Shout out to everybody who is tuned in and who is going to watch the video later on. I'm glad to be here.
We're glad to have you. So tell us where you get your style from. All of your videos, you're always looking so good.
Okay, so I don't get my style from anywhere. I just wear what I see. Probably have someone that sews some of the shirts I put on. So and I just match it up with a simple trouser, sneakers here and there, and I'm good to go. I like to dress simple though. That's one of the perks of being a comedian. You don't have to, do too much. You just be yourself and you go on stage and you do your thing.
Open salad, mouse. I want to make you come through. I want job your kwabi when no day for my soul. Open salad, mouse. I want to make you come.
Well, you always look good. I love it. I love the style.
Yeah. Thank
So,
you very much.
so, so tell us a little bit about your craft. How did you become a comedian? Where did the idea come from?
Okay, so I started quite early as a stage play actor. I used to act stage plays back then, what we call primary school here. So I, took it to my secondary school level, then took it to the tertiary institution, and I was still doing stage plays. I think I was exposed to stand-up comedy at the point, but I personally didn't want to go into it without being original. So the inspiring factor was when I watched a lady crack jokes on stage at one dinner event, and she made people laugh. She said her own jokes, and I was like, if a lady can do this, why can't I? So I went back, and that was just the factor that just made me to say, let me do this stand-up comedy. And luckily for me, the first time I did it professionally, I had a good feedback, and from there, I was inspired to like continue. So thanks to the lady, uh, shout out to her wherever she is now.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So it's an amazing experience. Okay. So what did your family think when they first found out that you wanted to be a comedian?
Um, I think they got to know quite late because I was basically doing it in school, and they really didn't know what I was actually doing. But when they got to understand that I was able to fend for myself, I was not really calling back home to demand a lot of things like send me money, I need money for this. And we got to talk about it, and I kind of have a say in my family, so they feel like anything I do, I know what I'm doing. So there was no really back and forth or quarrel or you can't do this, face your studies and all that. No, it was quite easy for me. I was taking my academics quite seriously, but at the point I was like, I know what I wanted to do, and I just had to throw all my eggs in one basket. and there were no quarrels anyway. We sorted it out. They support me. Yeah, yeah, they are with me on this.
Nigerians are acting surprised. We all knew this was going to happen. Somebody that came out and said, I'm going to continue from where Buhari stopped. Like, Buhari never finished 10, but they don't say not stop till they walk. Why are you guys surprised? That man is just, he plays in a cookout on India, they look for things to do. Just came out saying, one new student loan. This country. This country has one of the highest uneducated children in the world. Say, one new student loan. How they will take pay back? I'm complaining that.
That's so cool. So what were you in school for when you decided to become a comedian? What were you actually studying?
Okay, so I was a degree student of mechanical engineering in the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. Yeah, so that was what I read in school.
Did you complete your studies?
Yeah, I did. I finished.
Oh
But
my gosh.
I did. I finished. I finished when I could, and I probably haven't gone back to anything related to it. But I still have plans in the future to just do something around it. Probably set up an automobile workshop and just see it as this is the part of me that I did in school and all. So I didn't go back to it. I just went straight into entertainment. But that's what I read in school though. Mechanical engineering.
I've been watching your stuff and woo, you are definitely killing it right now. I love it. So what are your goals for your future in stand up?
Okay, basically I'm trying to I'm at the stage where I still need to keep reintroducing myself. I'm still at that stage of building a community and growing with my community. The future for me is still to get that balance with stand-up comedy and probably try out some other things that I can do, and also try to bring others behind me too and make it easier for the next generation that will be coming after my own generation. And it has always been to do comedy right, do comedy the right way, hit the comedy clubs, try out new places, what they call tour. Go to where we can go to and just make the world laugh. That's the dream.
Oh, that's a wonderful dream. I love it. So tell me a little bit about what you've been doing so far. Like, is there any like specific comedy clubs you perform at in Nigeria?
Yeah, there are a couple of them. This year, I actually try to come out more. On Tuesdays, there's a comedy club we call the Laughter Cave. It's a popular place in Lagos at Bogobiri House. Then on Tuesday, Wednesday, I don't know if you know of a comedian called SLK. He has his comedy club on the island too. They call it Joke, Jabs, and Chill. Some of the comedy clubs I go to, they are the ones they do once a month. I laugh and sing, and I'm even going to start my own this coming Sunday. It's called Cozy Laughs. Yeah, so trying to also, because we need more comedy clubs here over here in Nigeria. So any opportunity any comedian gets to create his own, it's for the better good of everybody because the comedy clubs are quite limited. There are not enough. Probably have like just four in the entire country. That's quite small. So
That is.
yeah.
But it
So
gives
all
you
of
a
us are
big
like,
advantage
yeah, yeah.
since there's just a limited amount, it gives you a big advantage to getting yourself out there. Do you guys live stream from the club at all?
No, we don't. We don't live stream. What we do basically is comics come They try to get videos of themselves, probably give a fellow colleague to take a video of their performances, and they get to put it out there. They get to post on their own. Some of the comedy clubs, like the one we go to at LSEK, he takes videos, and if you kind of need your video, you can reach out to the video guy, and he sends it. Like here, we kind of hoard our content some way, you know. So no,
I don't blame you.
so there, but there's a generation of comics coming up, and we are trying to like see, guys. We need to put our stuffs out there. We all can't just be holding our videos so that this person don't steal my joke, this person don't use my material. So we are kind of all trying to, we are getting better at putting our content. Like someone like me, I literally have all my jokes are on YouTube, every one of them. If you go through, if you watch all my videos, just know that you have seen 90% of my jokes. Apart from the ones I started working on this year, I've tried not to put them out because I still have to use them for a while. Probably record another comedy special because I just have one that looked like a comedy special that was properly done. So I'm still working on probably recording one at the end of the year or next year. So my stuffs are out there, man. I really don't care. I really don't care because if I could think those jokes, I think I can still think more jokes. I know.
So can I ask, what are the struggles that you face in Nigeria as a comedian?
Okay, so one of the struggles trying to balance the need to survive. Here comedy is kind of um is really not lucrative. It's more like it's lucrative for some set of people who have been there. So for the younger ones, you try to pinch and trying to survive off it. People are like, at your age, you need to be this, you need to be here, you need to be there. So here, anybody who is trying to do stand-up comedy is basically just making a sacrifice to see it work at the tail end. So you might not really have that balance. You might not be the guy that has all the money in the world, so financially, it's kind of challenging. There's also the challenge of infrastructure. You don't really, like I said earlier, you don't really have comedy clubs where comedians can just go test jokes. It's like every comedian in the entire state is coming to one particular place, and you can't just have 30 people on a night. So we have like limited infrastructure, and the whole insecurity also, the nightlife, the economy. If you don't have people at your comedy clubs, you can't basically do anything. So people have to come out to watch you. And when things get tight in the city, people really don't have that money to come out. And here we don't even collect money for comedy clubs. Like over there in the US, people pay to come and hear comedians. But here we do it free. It's free entry. All you have to do is come in and get a drink or something. So nobody pays you to come to the comedy club here. Out there, comics come, they get paid and stuff. So those are the challenges, trying to wave through life and still do comedy. So here you are advised to get other things going for yourself, probably a job, a 9 to 5, a business. You are dabbling into 3 or 4 streams of income, and it's a lot on one person. So those are just a few challenges that stand-up comics face here. Yeah.
Tell me, who are your favorite comedians and why?
My favorite comedians, people I grew up, when I started dabbling into comedy fully. People I tend to, watch. Some of them you might know them, some you might not know them. But for the popular ones, I used to watch a lot of Kevin Hart. I used to watch a lot of Trevor Noah. I think those are the two guys I really, got to understudy. Then here in Nigeria, I used to watch a lot of Bovie. I don't know if you know Bovie. I used to watch a lot of Basket Mouth and some other guys that you might not really know, Forever, Nwachi, and those are the people because I resonate with them. I like to do observational comedy. I think that's my soft spot where just observe what people do and try to tell them that, do you know that you do this because you do that, something that people can relate to, jokes you can say, and it cuts across. So those are the people that I watched and I still look up to. I still study them. I still try to follow their paths.
Nice. I love that. So if you could perform anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Um, okay. I think first of all, it would be a very very big privilege if I show up on a Netflix is a joke fest. Any of the halls, as long as it's under the platform. I know Netflix is a joke fest, the festival they do for comedians all around the world, and those popular comedy clubs that Comedy Store, Laugh Factory, and those are places I would love to perform also, and maybe Madison Square Garden, the MSG.
Wow, that's a big venue. That's a
Yeah,
big one.
I
So if you did come to America, are you coming just for like to do your comedy, get things going here, and then go back and teach other people the things that you've learned from your experience here in the US, or are you really wanting to just move to the US?
um for now though, I think best way to the best way to go about what I do is to move around. Like you said, if I come to the US, come back to Nigeria, go to other places, and because this work is supposed to take you around, it takes you everywhere, So probably later in future, I might just relocate fully, but for now, I think I just want to move and you know have a balanced community all over, because at this stage in our lives, we're trying to grow, trying to reach out to a large number of people as much as we can, and America is a beautiful place.
So outside of comedy and when you're not doing comedy, what kind of things do you like to do for fun?
Press my phone. Because my phone is my workspace. I mostly try to do every other thing aside comedy. I try to keep it in line with the entertainment space. So I kind of write movies, screenplay.
Ooh.
I also monetize channels, YouTube channels. I help people monetize their YouTube channels, help some persons manage them, people who might not really have time. They maybe those ones who will just post a video and I help them handle their pages. So those are some of the things I just do to support, to also complement the things I do on the side. Come to think of it, okay, any other thing is probably workouts, take long walks. Those are the other extracurricular activities that I do.
I don't know, for some reason I thought you were gonna say, "I like to play football," or what do they call it? Soccer.
Yeah, I used to play football as a kid. Yeah, like my mom
Really?
will say stop playing and I'll be crying. But if they told me that the one day will come I would stay a full year without playing football, I wouldn't have believed, because I played football as a kid. Like I played and played and played. But life happens, you just grow, and you know, it was like I used to draw comics too. Those draw tiny comics that I used to draw. I drew a lot of them. They would seize and seize and seize, but now I can't even go back to those things. So, so as long as I played football, I played football very well as a kid. Yeah. So, but these days I don't really.
Nice.
It's like there's no time. You know, it just happens. Life
Right.
happens. Yeah.
Right. Do you watch any of the games? Do you like take some time out and just maybe watch a game or two, or
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do. I do. I watch the game. I'm a Chelsea fan. I watch football when I can. Yeah.
okay.
Mm.
So do you have like a favorite jersey or a pair of socks or something that you wear on game
Yeah.
day to give them love?
I have my Chelsea jersey here. Should I get it?
Yeah, let's see it.
Let me go get it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back. Okay, so at the beginning of the season, we didn't have a sponsor, so you would find a sponsor. So we have a sponsor now.
Oh my
Yeah, so this
gosh.
I got mine before the sponsor came. So this is my Chelsea jersey.
Nice.
So yeah, if you try to get a new one now, you'd see Infinite outlet here. That's this brand sponsor, but I don't have it on mine because I bought mine very early. So proud
That
Chelsea
is
fan.
nice.
Yeah.
Wow. They should have you guys come do like a show at the game one day. Like bring you guys in and let you guys do like a little small comedy special before a game. That would be
But
cool.
but the culture here would people want to just watch football. Like yesterday, before the game, I was at the comedy club, Laugh and Sing, the one we do once a month. We said we are going to start by 5 and 8:50. We're done. At 8, they were already pressuring us. Put on the game, want to watch the game, and they just want to watch their football. So most times, the audience coming to
Right.
watch football are not the audience that want to listen to stand up comedy.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, see here in the States. Oh, go ahead.
because here we are still like growing the stand-up comedy audience, trying to educate them on what stand-up comedy is and what it should be like, because a lot of people are used to comedy concerts, comedy shows, where they have the comedian clowning, the dancers, musicians. No, but we are trying to give them that experience where you come to a place, the spotlight is on the comedian, you're well seated, make sure the environment is conducive, and you just come to hear jokes. So that's the culture we are building, and I think we are doing really great at it.
Pass na one set wey I go, they can't shoot my ear advert. And I need to come the para say, what's up now? Welfare, where is the food you're supposed to use to advertise? Now the woman say they never cook the food though. Say Maggie never send the Maggie products to use cook the food. Now the daddy say, what is wrong? Use Ryko to cook it now. Who we know? So now the adverts wey they watch now, where they turn rice say Maggie now Ryko they use cook the thing. Oh. I'm telling you, this country, Nigerian brands, fear them. Oh.
Is there anything else you want to tell me about yourself?
Oh, I will just sell myself anyway. So probably so this year I'm going to go on tour. This year I'm going to go on tour again. By next month I should be going to Ibadan. Ibadan. Then in June I'll go back to Abuja again. I'll probably go back to all the states I went to all through last year, and then see where it leads me. So I'm just doing more of tour, going to different places this year, newer places, while working on new materials and all that. So those are basically the things I want to do for 2024.
Is there a special lady in your life that supports you? I ask
Yeah.
everybody this question.
Yeah, I have. She's the one that sews these clothes. Like, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, so we're working to get married. Just funding that is holding it anyway. So we are working to get married. Yeah. So
Oh my gosh. Is she from Nigeria as well, or
yeah. She's from Nigeria. Yeah.
beautiful? Well, congratulations to you guys.
Thank you
That's
very much.
awesome. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Mhm.
Well, Chime, it has been a wonderful pleasure meeting you here and getting the
Same here.
opportunity to speak with you. Uh, Okay, well, thank you again for joining me on Peace Under the Sky TV. Chimefrancis, guys, wonderful comedian. They can find you on what platforms?
YouTube is Chimefrancis TV. On Instagram and X app is Chimefrancis. A double S at the end. Every other platform is Chimefrancis. And I'll follow back. I'm not
Wonderful.
big like that. I'll
Perfect.
follow
Thank
you
you.
back.
Absolutely. Please subscribe, guys, to Chime
Yes.
Francis on YouTube and make sure you guys are dropping comments and sharing out this wonderful content. You have a
Yeah.
wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, Chime. Thank
Thank you
you.
very much. Yeah.
Mwah.
All right.
Blessings.
Yeah. Take
Bye.
care. Bye.
There you have it, guys. Chime Francis, straight from Nigeria. Wonderful comedian. Um, You guys have a wonderful day. Again, I'm Peace Under the Sky. Mwah, till next time.